What is up, everybody? Mallory Standard here. Today we're doing a deck profile on a deck that has been long awaited. I have a joke with the deck which I call it the Majesty or Blaster of this clan. So hope you guys are ready. Let's buckle in and let's get right into the deck profile. First off, we run our starter, which is Bermuda Triangle Cadet Shizuku. We run Bermuda Triangle Cadet Shizuku because she's my favorite starter. Honestly, out of all the starters, I like Shizuku a lot because on top of the fact that she's also an OG card, I run her in my Riff Premium deck. And not her specifically, but I run the old version of her, which is a grade 3 searcher, which is why I love her. I love her art and everything. Hope to make a premium deck again for a specific clan, for this clan specifically. We'll get into that later, or next time, I don't know. But let's go move on to our grade 3s. We have 4 perfect performing damage. The reason why I call this the Majesty Lord Blaster of this clan is because you generate a force marker. On top of that, you do a lot more shenanigans other than Majesty Lord Blaster. You get a crit, you get a triple drive, blah blah blah, right? This is Majesty Lord Blaster of this clan in its own way because generate a force marker, you get plus 10k, and on top of that, you get to call a card from the deck. If that isn't this clan's version of Majesty Lord Blaster, I don't know what is. And on top of that, it pairs nicely with its grade 3 friend, Chushu Debut Stage Tora. We run Tora because this deck generates force markers. Stack it onto this card, beat your opponent down, restand, beat it down again. It's awesome. We run this card because we need our opponent to be pressured into guarding. And on top of that, this is also probably our win condition depending on how we treat the game. And we love this card. I also love her art. I want to get the SP of her so badly. I want to get the SP of both of them, but it's very hard to do that so far. So now we run on to our grade 2s. We run 4 Chocolate Release a lot. For going first, if you have her in her hand, obviously place her down our rear guard, but you have to be careful with how you do it because you might have to have a secondary grade to do that. So, and on top of that, it pairs nicely with this card right here. We play 4 top auto Aqua. We run Aqua in tandem with these two. These two combo off each other. Either early game, mid game, or late game. These cards will never fail you. And on top of that, we run Electric Essence. We run her in the deck because we want to return our grade 3s, right? We don't return no units. Honestly, the way how I use this card is returning the grade 3 specifically. And on top of that, she gets plus 10k when she sees that a card has been returned during this turn. But we run her for a specific effect only. Stunning a rear guard, making sure that it can't stand. If you see that your opponent's strongest rear guard is rested, stun it. They have no choice either to call over it or wait a whole turn, which is why I love it. And then last in our deck, we run 1 Pearl Sister. Our Pearl Sister is our beat stick. Our pressure. We run the Pearl Sisters in general in this deck to pressure our opponent into doing things that they don't want to do. Either A, over guarding, or B, perfect guarding. Because you can stack crits onto this, and it's going to be perfect. Moving on to our grade 1s, we run 4 top auto Aqua. Helps with decking out, and on top of that, make sure that you don't underguard. This card helps you with the extra 10k shield. It's beautiful. We run 4 Mermaid Idol Sedna. We run 4 Mermaid Idol Sedna because we need to get our grade 3s. We must get our grade 3s. On top of that, we can also get Heal Guardians right off the bat when we sense that we are in danger. I do this sometimes because, honestly, who's gonna use the quick shield? Like, who genuinely uses the quick shield for guarding? Unless you're in a tight pinch. Unless you need that 5k, that's okay. But 99% of the time, you're shoving it back. You're discarding. It's discard fodder. It's an opinion, and everyone can fight me over it. It's discard fodder. Next up, we run 4 of the Equal Career Splana, whatever her name is. I can't pronounce it properly. She is for counter charge, returning grade 3s. Great. We run her specifically for returning her or Ange. But mostly Ange because, listen, we're writing the same grade 3 over and over again, right? It's going to be true that you cannot run her again, right? So what we do is Splana. Splana makes sure that we have our grade 3s in our own way, right? We do that. So what we do now is rerun 1 of the Pearl Sister. Both these Pearl Sisters together make 1 strong column on each side, right? So obviously we run the other one just to finish the Pearl Sisters out. We run 4 Glitter Baby Lene, Perfect Guards plus draw, hand size. Only reason why we run it. If I had the choice, I would run the 30k crit sentinels to add more pressure because we run these. But drawing is key. If we can't draw, we can't do anything else, right? Give me 1 second, guys. Anyways, everybody, thank you for the wait. This got called. So I'm going to place down the Seal Trigger. Seal Trigger is good for the deck because we need to make sure that we have things in our deck. So we want to heal, we need to heal. On top of that, these effects are good early game. We run 8 crit because we want to pressure. On top of that, stack these on this or Tua. We have 3 options. Honestly, this is Mallory Stander signing off, and I hope you guys have a good day.